All right, Alfred Teleferro, Mr. Teleferro TV. All right, we're going to try to break this down as quickly as possible. Yes, it is late. I am waking you up. Demarcus Cousins has been traded to the New Orleans Pelicans, for those who don't know. This literally happened right during the All-Star game. It was pretty much official as soon as the game ended, but it was enough time for Demarcus Cousins to get out, dodge media, get out, and maybe even kick it in New Orleans. It's ironic that he's in New Orleans. He's probably about to pack his bags and get on his flight in the morning. Well, now he might have to stay, sign some paperwork and everything else for a couple more days. DeMarcus Cousins is now a New Orleans Pelicans. Now the trade includes Buddy Hield, rookie, a first round pick, and I think a second round pick. The details of the deal are still coming out, and a couple other players. Let's just be honest. Let's get right down to it. This trade happened because the Sacramento Kings got tired of who DeMarcus Cousins was. DeMarcus Cousins, even during All-Star Weekend, had came out and said he wants to be in Sacramento for the rest of his career. And even though the owner and Vlade Divac has said they had no intentions on trading DeMarcus Cousins, it looks like they just looked at the landscape of this team. They looked at DeMarcus Cousins. They can't lure any free agents to Sacramento. It's currently constructed. DeMarcus Cousins isn't recruiting. It's time to pull the plug. All right. So the Pelicans got involved. I mentioned Buddy Hield, but also Tyreek Evans, Langston Galloway, and a couple picks. The first round pick it's not all the way protected. It's mildly protected. That the Pelicans are giving up, but I will be honest with you. The Pelicans are right behind the Nuggets right now in the playoff hunt out west with DeMarcus Cousins. I believe they're going to make the playoffs, and maybe even get up to 7, depending on how Russell Westbrook and the OKC Thunderland. So that pick won't be great for Sacramento. I've been told that there were better deals on the table. To honestly, for Sacramento, they just chose this one for some odd reason. They believe in Buddy Hield, and they were ready to move on from DeMarcus Cousins. All right, I do like Buddy Hield's game. He's at least 2 seasons away from being a lethal scorer in his league. For the record, DeMarcus Cousins is a free agent this summer, so New Orleans is making it a stretch. There's a stretch right here. They have to convince DeMarcus Cousins to resign to make this deal worth it. Now you have DeMarcus Cousins and Anthony Davis down low. I mean, those are two formidable, definitely two of the top 5 big men, arguably the 2 top big men in the NBA. You put those two together, I mean, it's a nice lineup. It's a nice lineup. Now you just have to round the roster out with some guards. But I'm not gonna lie to you, if I was a guard looking at this roster as of 30 minutes ago, I wouldn't consider joining the New Orleans Pelicans and free agents. But you're talking about adding a talent like DeMarcus Cousins, who a lot of people believe is the best big man in the league. He just got to get that attitude in check. I would strongly consider joining that team today. All right, that down low, it's going to be almost impossible to score on these two. And offensively, with Anthony Davis' passing ability, these two are going to be lethal. It's going to be fun, all right? This is a huge blockbuster trade. This is kicking off the trade deadline a couple days early. Usually we at least get past the All-Star game before we see a trade of this magnitude. I'm pretty sure there won't be a trade bigger happen in the next few days up until the trade deadline unless Carmelo Anthony gets dealt. But this is setting the tone. From a fit standpoint, I think it's a decent fit. The Pelicans, look, they're at this point where Anthony Davis signed the extension. They're watching All-Star Weekend. They're watching the people come within New Orleans. They had to make a move. They had to please Anthony Davis. I literally tweeted out before this game, Anthony Davis committed to you guys. Now, Pelicans, y'all need to commit to Anthony Davis and get this brother some help. And 3 hours later, they have done so in a huge way. DeMarcus Cousins to New Orleans. All right, comment your responses on this trade. Thank y'all for the time, love, support. I don't take it for granted. What do you think about it, guys? Huge trade. I'm out. If you're looking to book me for an interview video or by phone, if you're looking to have your music or your skill featured on my daily podcast, if you're looking to book me for a speaking engagement to help motivate some kids, if you're looking to have me rock some of your clothing to help promote your brand, make sure you hit me up at booking@mrteleferro.com. Again, that's booking@mrteleferro.com.